All right. It says we are live. Hello, welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy last Sunday and weekend of June. We are approaching the the end of June. We have just a few days before Camp July in Fernando events, and yeah, I'm not quite ready for this next week. I've got a bit of planning to do, so I'm going to take 1 or 2 sprints to do some planning for next week, and then hopefully get into the productive writing side of things. So I am going to be doing both sort of like productivity, administrative, like get myself and my life situated for this next week, and then I'm going to be doing the writing. So let me know what y'all are going to be doing, whether or not you're going to be doing planning straight into writing. If you are doing self-care, let me know what you're doing today. I did dust my ceiling fan, so I have at least done that. So hopefully I have it on at the moment on one of the low settings. Hopefully I don't get too snuffly, because hopefully I removed the majority of the dust. But yeah, so I've been yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Did a little bit of writing. Did mainly, I think I spent the majority of my day doing some reading. I found a fun translated novel, and it's quite amusing. Lots of lots of action. I've been trying to sort of like form the timeline in my brain, and like the first what do I want? Maybe like the first 170 chapters are like within a 2-week span. Just like things happen over and then like there's all of a sudden there's like a month gap or a half month gap. So at this point in the story, I think I'm on like chapter 200, and these are shortish chapters. What am I on? I'm on 294. I think there's a total of 384. So I'm about 100 chapters from the end. And there's been so much that has happened. It's just like all kinds of twists and turns, all kinds of action. But it's all been within like a month and a half or 2-month span. And there's just been like so much happening in the story. I kind of enjoy that in some ways, but at the same time, like there is strewn throughout the action, there's like enough ridiculous dialogue and sort of like twists and turns that it's sometimes just the ridiculousness of it breaks the tension, which is good because otherwise it would be way too much stuff happening. But it's been fun. It's been nice to kind of like take a break and read. Of course, don't mind my like physical TBR. I've been reading online instead. So, you know, it all counts. But yeah, so I'm about to cross the 300 chapter mark when there's only about 400. So I'm almost done with the story, which is good. So hopefully I'll finish it tonight. If not, I'll finish it tomorrow morning. Okay, anyway. So hello, and let me know if you've been reading something fun. What's the name of this? Unruly Phoenix. Let me get the name right. Xiaoyo? Yeah. So it's a translated novel, which is fun. Anyway, so yes, I have pulled the card for today, but let me see how y'all are doing, and then we will discuss the card. So Megan says, hello. How are you? Mama Maggie says, hello. And Persephone is here. Hey, writer peeps. Hello. How are you? CB is here. Hello, you're reading right now for the first sprint only. That's fine. Jen writes romance is here. Hello. And Lindsay is here. Hello. Hello as well. And Elizabeth writes is here. Hello, everyone. Back on the live streams again after the last day of school. Yay. You've been just relaxing the whole time. I bet it feels very, very nice. Like, have that off of your shoulders. The weight is lifted. You can now relax. Yes. Jen writes, romance says, client story today as always. Got to get the work done, though. Persephone says, self-care and maybe some camp prep. Gotcha. Cool Gamer says, hi. Hello. And Megan says, I'm going to be planning something. Charlie gave me an idea. Ooh, Charlie's ideas are always fun. CB says, I need to get a story written for Thursday for your support worker to read while you are getting your fillings, because it's a 45-minute appointment and because the plague she can't join you in the room. Gotcha. Elizabeth is halfway through reading your printed out draft 2, so getting ready for editing in July. Some very good parts and some parts that needs fixing. Yes. CB says, I'm reading a fanfic. Nice. Chandler is here. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. And how are your flash pieces coming? Are you enjoying them? Megan says hi to Chandra. And Mama Maggie says hi, Chandra, and hashtag Streamhoppers United. Yes. CB says, I've got almost all of my camp prep done. You had support today. They couldn't get the shit covered tomorrow. Okay. And you made spicy butternut squash. Ooh, red bell pepper and sweet potato soup and beef curry. Nice. But your washing machine had a conniption, which you caused. Oh, no. Lindsay says, not sure what I'll be working on this sprint or during camp, but you might just be journaling and doing some trip planning. Also quite fun. BA says, hey, y'all. Hello. You're working on some cleaning and organizing today. Do you want to do mine? I need mine, as you can see by my shelves that are like stacked insanely. And the off camera is also not great. CB didn't load the washer properly. Gotcha. Yeah, they do tend to have conniptions if it's not loaded just the way they like it. Mama Maggie says, editing all morning and you have a 385 word gain despite all the cutting. Ooh, nice. Miriam says, hello. You're here to do some homework for your romance writing class. Let's do this. You have a romance writing class? That's so cool. Usually sort of like academic classes tend to shy away or like stick up their noses at romance writing, which is not fair. Not fair at all. Especially since it counts as like 80% of the market. But that's really cool that you have the chance to take a romance writing class. That's fun. Elizabeth says, haha, Maggie, ain't that just typical? Yes. CB says, to paraphrase a quote by Monica Geller, damn the socks. Damn all the socks. Yes. Especially the single ones that they have lost their partners to whatever universe single socks go to. Kate says, hello. Still working on chapter 52 today with T-minus 4 hours till you're supposed to post it. You've got this. You can do it. Mom Maggie says it really is. And how are you? Yes. Okay. So today's card is the cow. You have a very friendly cow spirit with all the flowers and fertility. So here's our lovely cow. There we go. The miracles are endless is the main message. You are at a beautiful point in your life today, for your needs are being met effortlessly and in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you are proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. The cow nudges you to pay attention because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices actions, and behaviors that you know feed your soul and bring your heart contentment. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. Stay positive and share your well-being with others. The more you share, the more you will manifest, and so be generous. The cow promises you will never run out of miracles. Very nice. Things coming to fruition, coming to life. Also a heavy emphasis on self-care and making sure that we are doing the things that feed our soul and our enthusiasm. Such a good cow. Such a good cow. So yes. Love it. Love it, love it. Megan says, moo. Yes, for the cow. Elizabeth says, you are super nice. Thank you. Getting into summer mode and just so excited to actually write. How about you, Maggie? CB says, I have a front-loading washing machine and a sock got jammed under the door, so water everywhere. Oh, no. Thank goodness you live on the ground floor. Yes, that is definitely a blessing there because, yeah. Jen writes, Romance says, your cards are always so great. They're fantastic. I am so glad that I don't even remember where. I think what happened was I was looking for Becca C. Smith's Spirit Animal deck, and I ran across Colette Baron Reed's, and I was like, ooh, these are pretty. And then I ran across her website and was able to try them out digitally, really liked them. So I picked up a copy of the deck after I played with the digital. I'm so glad I did because I love it. Elizabeth says, oh my God, I love the cow. Self-care cow. Yes, absolutely. Megan says, oh, I like that message. Yes. And Jordan is here. Hello. You made it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Mama Maggie says, I love the cow. It looks like Daisy, your were cow. Yeah. I also, for whatever reason, I always remember the story Ferdinand the Bull, the one who really likes to just play with flowers. And then he gets into a situation where he was stung by a bee, and the matadors or trainers for the matadors saw him and then put him in the ring, and he refused to do it. And so they finally let him back out in the field with his flowers. So Ferdinand and flowers just kind of like makes me remember that. So yes. CB says, wouldn't that be miracles because it's a cow instead of miracles? Maybe. Megan says, things have been coming to fruition for me, and I've honestly been waiting 30 years for this. Nice. Nice. Good. Mom Maggie says, Elizabeth came back from vacation early and got a jump on your July projects and planning. And if you can finish your editing, you can publish Blue Butterflies next weekend. Ooh. Yes. So it's, so Jordan, the deck that I have is by a lady named Colette Baron Reed, and it comes with the cards that have really beautiful illustrations of animals and sort of like a motto for each card. And this one is a cow that has a wreath of crowns, or a sort of a wreath of flowers, and then sunflowers in front of it as well. It's very pretty. And they're just very appropriate for most of the days that we have. So Elizabeth says, nice to Maggie. And CB says, they made a movie about Ferdinand and John Cena was the voice of it. I know they made a movie about Ferdinand, but it's not the same story, really. I mean, they took it and kind of like expanded it like crazy. But yes, I think that is correct. Lindsay says, anyone planning for November Nano right now? Lindsay is going on a trip the week before November starts. So you thought you might cheat and work on Nano during flights and downtime at the resort. I think that's fine. CB is always planning for Nano way ahead of time. CB says, I am, Lindsay, because I'm probably going to be moving back to your apartment, your permanent address in October. Okay. So you'll be busy that month, so you have to plan ahead. Yes. Yes. Okay. I have, I think because I have all the new timers that I made, they're fun. I am in the process of making more. But I think we're going to start with the 10-minute corgi, and then we'll go to the 20-minute hippo, and then the turtle for 25. So we'll do sort of like a 5-minute, 5 or 10-minute increment jump each time. So we're going to start with our 10-minute farting corgi. That's what we're going to start with. Okay. Let's see. Mom Maggie says, I'm doing Preptember and Preptober, so both in September and October. Chandra says, I'm just now getting ready for July camp. Same. I have to solidify my plans, which is part of what I'm doing for today. Miriam says, that's not a bad idea. I think I will use what I learned in the class to carefully and slowly plan and then do NaNoWriMo. Yes. Mom Maggie says, but I am planning for the August 80K. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Elizabeth says, same, Chandra. You're also planning for camp just now. Mom Maggie loves our little corgi. Yes. And BA says, yay, I love the timer. Yes. So we have our little corgi who is farting. It is a silent timer. And then it has the chime at the end to let us know the 10 minutes are up. And so that is what we will be starting off with for our warm-up timer. Okay. So number 1, if you have already been working today, go ahead and save your document. If not, now is the time to pull up your document. I do have my document pulled up, but I have not begun working yet today. So 2 means is your reminder for hydration. Make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Or if you need to get all your supplies together for the rest of the stream, take this 10-minute warm-up and work on that. So here we go. Yes, we do. We do here. Lordy. Okay. 10 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That was sprint number 1. How'd we do? Let me get the next timer fixed. How'd we do? I got stickers for next week. And I am working on making my sort of like bare minimum checklist for each day. So yeah, I'm trying to, I am a natural night owl. But I am doing, I need to, I need to start setting my alarm to like get up a little earlier, because with the summer heat, you either have to like get up really early to get things done, or you have to wait until very late in the evening. But by then, like places are closed for like grocery shopping and whatnot. Not all of them, but some. So I do need to like start getting up a little earlier. Things like that. So yeah. So I'm adding to my weekly or daily checklist, like set an alarm for a time in the morning and go to bed at a reasonable hour so that I can actually like have some sleep in between when I go to bed and when I get up. Because I am a night owl and I do not like to go to bed. So there we go. Okay, so I've got every other day checklist done. I still have to do, I'm going to be doing this in 2 different colors. So I've got gold, and then I'm going to be doing purple on the other days, because I've have a couple of things that have purple on it for the stickers. So gold, purple, and black. Those are my colors for this week, or this coming week. Okay. Where were we? We were discussing 80K in August. Lindsay says, yeah, does August 80K, does that mean writing 80K in 1 month? The thought of 50 in 1 month sounds awful enough already with Nano. Yeah. And CB is going, can I write 80,000 words in the 22 days of August that I have available? Maybe. Jen Wrights Romance says, I do 80K every month, pretty much, and more, which is fantastic. That's a great amount of words. Here we go. Yes, exactly. CB says, your mom is coming on the 23rd of August. Nice. So you only have 22 days to write 80K. I don't want you to stress, but I feel like you could do it. But again, like, don't stress, especially if y'all are trying to pack to move again in October. So don't stress too much. CB says, and I am absolutely positively not doing Millwordy. Gotcha. Becca, hello. How are you? Today's card was the cow, in case you were wondering. I wonder what you pulled, because occasionally we get in sync with our cards. BA says, I forgot to mention I got new pens. Ooh, Crayola Take Note gel pens. They pass the pen test. Ooh. Have I seen these in the store? Pardon me while I Google. Crayola, let's spell it correctly. Take Note gel pens. Oh, okay. I think I've seen them. Maybe. I will share the screen so that you know what they look like. Yeah, washable gel pens. Ooh. That's nice too. We're apparently, nope, that's a pop-up. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I think I may have seen these in the store, but I don't think I'm trying my best to use up pens before I buy more. It's very hard. It's very hard. Car is here. Hello, welcome. Oh, okay. StreamYard is telling me that we may or may not be going to potato quality for a little bit. So if I get pixely there, apologies. It's just what's happening. Megan says, I took the dogs out. Nice. Excellent. CB started reading a Marvel fic. Excellent. Chandra says, I'm trying to clean up the ADHD mess of projects that you have all over my desk. Yes. The mess tends to take over everything, doesn't it? And it's a struggle. CB says, used the word yeet twice in messages to your mother. Not entirely sure what it means, but I think it means to toss or throw. That's, yeah, that is the context that I have heard it in. From what I gather, that's exactly what it means. Yeah, it's at least the context that I have heard it in. Elizabeth says, getting closer to the end of the book, and the contrast between the first chapters written a year ago and the last chapters are startling. In that you have gotten so much better, hopefully, in the writing process. Lindsay says, you had to move to your room where you don't usually spend a whole lot of time, and you're just now realizing that the area around your desk looks tidy, but is actually unusable. Oh. Is it because it's too tidy that it prevents you from like actually utilizing the space? Or is it just like not conducive to actual like usage? Elizabeth says, meaning going from bad to pretty good. Oh, good. Isn't that such a good feeling though? Yes. Realizing that we have improved is amazing. This is your first book and it's so cool to see your own development. Yes. Almost 40-year-old using a modern word. I think it's fine. You feel like Liam Neeson. Miriam says, has anyone read anything by Patricia Riggs? I have. You used to read paranormal / werewolf romance heavily on Wattpad, but someone recommended her Alpha and Omega series and you picked up the first one. I have read a few things. Yes, Briggs. Yes. I have read a few things of hers. I don't know if I've read the Alpha and Omega series. I will say that she is not my favorite paranormal romance author. I will say that. CB says 80K in 22 is 3,636 words a day. Goodness gracious. And okay, yes, you got yours from Amazon. Nice. CB says, no more pens. I'm not allowed to buy any more pens. So you move back. Exactly. Yes. Use what you have. Lindsay says, it's because I have everything in neat stacks, but the stacks are covering up the workspace. Gotcha. Okay. Yes. CB says Liam Neeson just turned 70. It's a lot. Becca says, you actually got the spider. But you know, a lot of people do not. Yes. Though you think we can all agree the message is amazing. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. So you have not started it yet. Gotcha. I hope you enjoy it. I mean, they were enjoyable to me. They were just not my favorite. So, Jen says, is 3,600 words a lot to CB? You double that most days, but you take on way too much work. CB does write quite a lot. But I guess sort of like feeling like you have to write a certain number is sometimes what sort of like, I don't know, obsesses you. And most people, tend to be, from what I have gathered, the majority of people seem to be okay with 2,000 words a day as sort of like a standard. If you're going to do it every single day, like you have to get at least 2,000 words a day. And I don't know if that's because that's what like Stephen King has touted as his magic number for in the On Writing book. But then other people are like 5,000 words a day for 5 days a week. It just depends on what your schedule is. It depends on what your time frame and how quickly you are able to write, and then whether or not you edit those words the same day, or if you are very picky about the words and like whether or not you go slowly and carefully line by line. So like if you take Laura Nettles, for example, her word choice is very specific, very pointed, and fantastic. But because of that, there tends to be a lot of editing. And so the overall word count is not as high, usually. Anyway, not saying that Laura can't do more, but I have lost. Okay, there we go. CB says it's not a whole lot of words for me. Jen says, however, I do this full time and not around another job, so it can be different. Or around anything at this point. You are glued to the laptop. Car says, I'm trying to write 2,400 words every day, but for you, it's a ridiculous amount. You can sort of like essentially build up your writing muscles to a certain point, and then it won't feel like as much. CB says, I don't do it around another job because unemployable. Jen says, I write fast and you're lucky. So you sort of corrected that. Yeah, you have to prioritize it over everything else until you stop being a pushover. Okay, gotcha. You do have, CB says, I do, however, usually have to do it around support and clarinet lessons. You're off the clarinet and writing group until October, although the writing group restarts on the 19th of August and you will be there. Gotcha. But you are going on vacation in September as well. Nice. Alrighty, let's do another sprint. This time we're going to go up to 20 minutes, and it'll be our farting hippo timer. I am going to be making a farting timer playlist, because I am going to be adding to the timers that are amusing, because I am a child and this just makes me giggle. So yeah, just know that there will be a farting timer playlist at some point soon. Okay. 1, save your document, especially if you have been working in your document and changed anything. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever you're hydrating with. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 20 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That is the end of our second sprint. Don't forget that is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something you want to promote and did not do so during the timer, now's the time to pop that into the chat. Because if you have a YouTube channel, Etsy shop, Twitch channel, Amazon author page, website, blog, social medias, etc., go ahead and promote it, especially if it is writing adjacent. Okay, so I have gotten my day-to-day minimal stickies, not stickies, checklist, the things that like I want to do every single day. And then I have my long task list over here, and then a little mini task list over there as well. So yeah, so I have a lot to do this week. Hopefully I will be able to get the majority of it, if not all of it, done. I would love to get all of it done, but I'm going to go for the majority as the good, better, best. We'll strive for the majority, and then see how much of the rest I can get. So, okay. Let me scroll up and see if there was any self promo. Let's see. Charlie is here. Hey, how are you? I saw you over on Amber's channel earlier. Yay! Okay, so Megan says, I'm a published author now. You wrote your abortion story for Tangled Locks Journal. Read it here. And there is the link. That's amazing, Megan. Congrats. I will be sure to... Let me actually save this. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. Save this, bookmark it later. Yes. Okay. Done. I can now go read it later. So let's see. Lindsay tidied up a bit. Let's see if this sprint goes better. I hope it does. Or I hope it did. Megan says you can also find her on Twitter. And there it is. I'm Megan McCarthy as the handle. NKR writes, hello, welcome. Welcome. Our second sprint is always the self-promo sprint, which is what it says here. And that is when we promote ourselves, practice our self-promotion and marketing, and let everybody know where they can find us and our writing and all of the other things that we are working on. Megan said hello to NKR Writes. And you're super grateful that we're doing a sprint because you've finally gotten your writing drive again. Yay! I'm so excited. Well, if you want to find me again, I am here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern. So I am around pretty much every other day. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that was what Megan was explaining the second sprint. Yes. Chandra says, I wrote an article on Medium, why you should practice writing. Yes, absolutely. I will also scroll, open a new tab, bookmark for later. Yes. Okay. Yay. And Elizabeth says, oh yeah, promo. You're on the phone right now, so there's no link, but Elizabeth does live streams every Thursday at 6 p.m. GMT +1, which is about noon Eastern. Yes. And Elizabeth also has a bookstagram as a little about books. And Becca says, working on rewrites and reworking the timeline. Timelines are so hard. Yes. NKR says, I also write and post poetry. Ooh, where do you post? Is it on social medias? And if so, what is your handle? Is it the same as NKR writes? Let us know. Megan says, can't wait to read Chandra's Medium article. Yes. Elizabeth says, more reading on the gathering of the team beat or scene. Chandra says, yay. Thank you. CV says, still reading. And Becca says, congrats to Megan on the publication. Yes. And BA says, congrats to Megan. And Charlie says, yay, Megan. So excited. Car says, congrats to Megan. Yay. And Megan says, thank you, Becca, BA, and Charlie, and Car. Charlie is doing okay. Your back is a twisted tangle of knots and lightning, but it is what it is. You are trying to push forward on this project. Gotcha. But do remember, we pulled the cowl, which is self-care. And so make sure that you are taking care of yourself as well. Heather says, hello. Today's the last day of your 25% off Etsy sale. Art for writers and lovers of fantasy and sci-fi. And there's the link where you can find Heather's Etsy shop. And Heather also says hi to Charlie. Kate, hello. You wrote just under 200 words. You are so screwed for the update tonight. If you have to push it back, you can push it back. So, you know. And Chandra says to Megan, I've got your article now too. Yay. Persephone says, congrats to Megan on the publication. Megan says, I would like to hear your thoughts, Chandra. And Charlie says, hey to Heather. And Megan says, thanks to Persephone. And KR says, oh, I also help with a bunch of services like editing, feedback, beta reading, video editing, wow, etc., etc. So feel free to contact you. You've got a portfolio too. Okay, let us know where to contact you. Do we go on Instagram under this same... is this not popping through on the... Okay, let me check the live chat and see if it's there. Yes. Okay, so NKR's comment popped through on the live chat, but not the top chat, in case you were wondering. But yeah. Okay. All right, so NKR, let us know where we can find you to message you. And we will also get ready to start our third Sprinty Sprint. And we will be upping it to 25 and using the turtle timer. So no farts this time. Bubbles. Maybe they're turtle farts. Who knows? You never know. Okay, let's make sure we have the full 25. Okay, so NKR, if you do not have a blue wrench, which you don't have, you are not allowed to post direct links. That's a thing that YouTube filters automatically. So you will have to sort of like put parentheses or spaces between .com. Otherwise, it will catch it, and so it won't come through. So that you may see them on your end, but they are not available in either the top or the live chat because YouTube filters them. Lindsay says, I've been working on a daily sunscreen review post for Reddit's skincare addiction community, and the document is almost 3,000 words. You did not mean to make this a dissertation. Well, it's good to know, though. It's all good to know. Okay. So one, save your document if you have been working in it. I will be transitioning to the digital document, I think, at this point, because I'm pretty sure I am done. Yes, I'm done. Let me put my bookmark in the planner and say that I'm done with it. I can always come back to it later after the stream if I need to. All right. 1. Save your document. 2. Make sure you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 25-minute Pomodoro sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. Okay, let me hit the save button and write down the current word count and then figure out the math. And by figure out the math, I mean pull up the calculator and, you know. Okay, I got 894 words that time. So that's good. Okay. Save. I also went and refilled the glass of water. So I have a full glass of water, and I broke open the turtle snacks. So I think I mentioned this on a stream kind of recently. Aldi has a knockoff goldfish snack cracker. And so instead of a normal little fish shape, they are turtle shaped. Let me see if I can get you to focus. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, you can kind of see he's got indentations on his shell. He's very cute and also tasty. I probably shouldn't have done that on camera, but whatever. He's very tasty. He tastes just like goldfish. It's just a different shape. And instead of like a little tiny bag that's like yay big for, I don't know, $3 and some, you get a massive box for $4.50, I think. So I highly recommend, if you have an Aldi near you, they might have a little turtle snack that is delicious and also adorable. So cute. Yes, very cute. And you want turtle snacks now? Yes. Oh no. Trader says, I've still not completed any substantive prep for camp and you think you're ready for a nap. You will try again later. That's fine as well. Yes. Okay, let's see. Megan loved Chandra's article, especially the line, many of the most important lessons you will learn in writing are the ones you will teach yourself. That is very true. Because you can, through the process of writing and rewriting and making things better and incorporating feedback, you will learn over time to do it better the first time around. And that's a continual process. It's a great article. Heather says, the sale I mentioned, make sure you remember that through today is 25% off. You do a sale every quarter at the solstices and equinoxes. Nice. Okay, that was Chandra's favorite line as well. Nice. Chandra says to Megan, I just finished reading yours. You write so beautifully, and thank you for sharing your story. You had no idea about the fake clinics. That's horrible. It is very horrible. I still have not made my way all the way through it because I was focused on getting those words, but I will read it, and I will enjoy it and also be educated by it. So they're very insidious. BA got more cleaning and organizing done. Nice. Excellent. Good. CB says 348 of a very steamy scene. Ooh. Elizabeth says, ooh, nice guys. I'm going to read both articles afterwards. Yes, that is my plan as well, which is why I bookmarked or starred them. CB says, I find writing those scenes particularly exhausting. Yeah. NKR got 829 words with rewriting. Nice. Loving the final battle. Eep. Yay. Becca says, managed to grocery shop on Instacart, cleared out the fridge, do a load of laundry, and rewrite a scene. That was seriously the most overall productive sprint you've ever done. Nice. Good. Kate says, I spent that sprint replying to YouTube comments. There's no oopsie there. That is part of the things we got to do. Lindsay got distracted by the YouTubes, but did finish most of your journaling. Good. And KR says, I've been writing the backstory of these two characters in your series. They are honestly everything, but their childhood is very heartbreaking for what they will end up going through. So we love that. Yes, we do. We love a good tortured character. It makes us feel deep amounts of sympathy for them, which is, what we want. Okay. Do we want to do another 25 turtle timer? Or do we want to step it up and go to a 30-minute timer with the record player? What would you like? I can't resist. I have a little bowl. They're very tasty. Uh, 25 votes Elizabeth. And care the FBI listening to all that. Yeah. I think they dismiss a lot of us because we are writers, but you never know. There was that lady who just got, who was just found guilty for murdering her husband after writing an essay on how to murder your husband. So yeah. Okay, 30 minutes. Share. Hello, Laura. Hello. Okay. Am I getting towards the end of the scene? Maybe. Okay. I think I have another solid run for this sprint. So hopefully we will see. Okay. 1, save your document, especially if you have made some changes. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break, especially since this is a little bit longer than our normal sprint. So here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. How we doing? Let's see. Where are we? Okay, I've written 426 plus 721. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. So that was a good 1,147. So that was a very good sprint. Yeah, I'm transferring and sort of like slightly editing, not a whole lot of change in that second chunk, that 426 words. Yeah, not bad. It was a very good sprint. Don't forget to save. Save. How'd y'all do? Lizzie came in. Hello. Said, "What's up, strangers? How are you? It's been forever since you've been here, but today you're planning on finishing draft 2 of your ski romance. Nice. That'll be amazing." Elizabeth was headed out. Speaking of One Piece, gonna stop for the night and watch some One Piece. And thanks for the stream. Enjoy your time off and enjoy One Piece. I love that show. Laura popped in. I can't remember if I said hi before the sprint, so hello. Let's see. NKR was listening to Ruth B. Dandelions and says it hits different when you're writing kids stuff. Gotcha. Becca says, "Gotta go for lunch. Thanks so much for the sprints. You are, as always, amazing." Thank you very much, Becca. We appreciate it. CB got 711 words and is going to be right back. Nice. Lizzie spent some time editing. Gotcha. Carr says, "I'm going to head out for lunch as well. Thanks for the sprints." You're welcome. You managed 1,176 for the sprint so far. Excellent. Good job. And Kate says 506 for me. Nice. NKR got 436, adding more to a scene. Fantastic. Lindsay says journaling is finished. Yay! And started to come up with a game plan for camp. Nice. Laura has been bullet journaling. Excellent. Lizzie says, "I'm so ready to be done with this draft. Even if it don't finish, I'm putting it to rest." And then, you got into a 5-month writing slump. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm glad you're back, though. Very glad you're back. I keep hitting the wrong buttons, y'all. I think I'm doing okay. I'm doing this thing where I start to switch back and forth between digital and paper, which tells me that my brain is still working out some of the details. Because when I tend to go to paper, it allows me more time to think when I'm writing the words. BA says, "More cleaning and organizing. Yay, you worked on setting up a shipping area. Ooh, you once had an eBay store and let it go. Hopefully you will have it ready to go again by July." Gotcha. CB has 1,340 in total. Not sure if you should add the Whitney Frost affair or not. Flip a coin. Kate says, "Gotta run out for the dog to do his business." Yes, absolutely do that. I think this next chunk might need a little bit more editing. We'll see. Fixing of things. But yeah, we have about 40 minutes left. So we could do a 25 and then a shorter sprint with maybe like the corgi. So I think I will go back to our turtle timer. Okay. I think I have this. Nope, not quite. There we go. All right, so this is this should be 5th sprint. Corgi, hippo, turtle, record. Yes, this is 5. Okay, so here we go for our 5th sprint. Make sure you save whatever you're working on. Make sure you have something to hydrate with. Make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And make sure that if you need a break for a snack of some sort, or just to give yourself a break, take it. Make sure you are taking care of yourself as we are writing. Oh, and Mama Maggie is going to be streaming right after us. So don't forget that you have a place to go after we finish. All right, here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I continued to work on paper that time. Got a good bit done. I don't feel like I got close to 1,000 words that time, so probably maybe only about 400 that time. I think I'm slowing down, which is kind of the aim of going back to old-fashioned paper and pen. But I am at least making progress on my bullet points for what I've got to work on next. Yeah. Let's see. How'd you guys do? Let me know. CB, nope. Okay, CB said yay. Lindsay said you're going to prepare the dough for some pizza tonight. Ooh, nice. Homemade pizza. Yum. Mom Maggie says you will be on writer Sam Wicker's channel at the top of the hour. Character randomizer live stream with writer Sam Wicker. Character building, character sheet, D&D dice. Yes. And there's the link for that. So Mama Maggie is headed out now. Be blessed, and you hope the convergence unalignment doesn't turn anyone's luck for worse or weird. Yes. CB got 136 and decided to partially add the Whitney Frost affair thing. Not all of it, though. That's fine. Kate got 0 words, but was sorting through beta feedback. I think that's worth... I mean, it's not words, but it is progress. So yeah, that's good. What else do I need to do? I've probably got a little bit more on this scene outline that I'm doing that I could work on. Oh, I think I have... Okay, yeah, those are all appropriate. Yeah, anyway, okay, brain. It's the thing. Okay, we have about 8 minutes. So we could do the corgi and run just a little bit over time. So I think we will do that. Dee-dum. All right, so as we are doing this final cool down sprint, I will post Devin's playlist in the chat so that you can find where to go next. So here we go, 10 minutes, cool down sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. I switched to pencil because I think I might wind up changing some of this. But it's at least that. I have made progress. I'm satisfied with that. I've also popped Devin's playlist in the chat so that you can find other sprinty sprints for this evening. I have not yet scheduled the next 2 weeks, but I will do so this evening and or tomorrow early morning. Early being operative, sort of like kinda-ish, maybe early, maybe not. I'm hoping that I will get it done this evening. But those of us who've been around know that that's not always the case. So don't forget to save all of the documents that you have been working in today. And yeah. Hopefully you have had a good time. Again, I will be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3, and Sundays 2 to 5. That's my normal schedule at the moment. I don't know that I'm going to be switching it up anytime soon, but we'll see. All right, team. So we'll see y'all later. Don't forget to save.